Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're playing I Live Under Your House as part of my Steam cleaning series, with every game in my Steam library eventually, and I'll try to rate and or review them to weed of playtime. I don't quite know what the game is. We pick the games at random. This is released in October of 2022, so just under 2 years ago, by Spoogle MacBoogie. I am guessing this is a horror game. This is it. This is how it starts. Okay, main story. I open my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. As usual, no one. That's very good. I like being alone. This is the main hall. How nice of it here. Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which holes to go into first today. Oh, I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There's a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. Excuse me. I have a cold that's not an interaction with the game. Hadabee is my pebble space where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes even dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Sure. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. I did into the walls and surroundings of this place. Surprise has always been a way. I can't imagine how such a wonderful place came to be, if it had been here especially for me. It's my sleeping place where I usually sleep, although I can sleep anywhere. I still prefer to sleep here. I don't want to sleep. Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. Oh, all horror. She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. I never knew my father. Maybe the creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I remember, I've been alone all my life. Aw. At first I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it, and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her about it from time to time, out of loneliness. Then I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat various parts because I was hungry. Wow. I'm so grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over. The places I'd bitten were getting scarred. I realized she was still alive, so I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big a bite. Layer after layer of her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. Interesting. I don't know how much time has passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what beautiful creature I had become. However many tunnels I had dug, well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great, I'm tired of worrying about her. Remnants of the creature. Okay. Okay. I really go. Okay. They were laughing at me. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to me to make fun of me. They laugh, and they have so much fun when I cry. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for my opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me, they whisper things, they want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. What a terrible noise. Ah, it won't stop. What the hell? I don't see any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it'll subside on its own. Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what makes the awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out, and then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breath quick and your whole body tingle. It's time to go outside again. So I crawled out in the open air. A disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere. The horrible-looking structures stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action. One thing was obvious to me. There was construction going on in a building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around. I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment, and I started watching. You vile creatures will just pay for disturbing. So I'm the monster. Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful to find me. It's all gone. I can't do nothing either. My strength enough to deal with only one of them, but maybe if I kill one. The hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Spare. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. Unbearable stomping was causing me anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have enough energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time I would crawl out to see if everything was okay. If they were looking for me. For some reason I had a distinct feeling that they had come to hunt me down. Then one day people came in dragging a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands. And then everyone left with the woman stayed in the house. Time passed and no one else came in the house just like this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under their house. Every action she took, every step, sneeze echoed through the depth of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually I knew her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel my sleep was disturbed. I couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding or muttering and shuffling around my body. In the few hours I did manage to sleep, the ghosts of the night would come back and haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, now I really had a lot to laugh about. Thus my torture became a 24-hour routine. Oh, you're not fit in there. I had to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. I need to look around carefully. Oh, what? Why is this first person? It's not expecting this to go to first person. This house is huge. First time I'm inside a human house, there's so much space, makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is outdoors. You know, not all houses are like this. I know it's called a book. Once upon a time I was there hiding just a moment. The little man sat down and entered my home. I made little hands, little feet, and he walked like a puppet. The little man also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of the world at the time, so I climbed my high place and just began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away, but when he did see me, his eyes wide and his mouth opened in that unimaginable way and made a horrible, disgusting sound. That sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him. He kept crawling farther and farther away from me. Eventually, feeling came over me, and then I remembered his head was in my hands. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag had brought with him was slightly torn, and I saw books scattered around. I don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether, but I didn't stop me. I began to study them. And it was thanks to these books that I was able to language the creatures and get some idea of the human world. Found new books over time. For example, a recent one, 8 Campers. I enjoy reading. Remember to pick this up when I'm all done. Oh, I missed it. Pushed too fast. It's a bathtub. What do I think about the toilet? Ah, what a horrible, terrible sound. I deal with what that thing that scares me. Remember people lugging boxes. I wonder what's in them. Oh, okay. Can I... Oh no. Oh no. Well, Maybe I can... No. Okay. All right. This is I Live on Your House. And now I live inside these boxes here. It's a horror game. I think it... I don't... I'm not vibing with it. I think it paints you as like a instant villain versus like a sympathetic villain, I think. I don't know, or not villain, but like creature. Bummer that I got stuck. Yeah. So I'm not gonna start over. All right. I'll live under your house. Cheers.